Hello YouTube, this is What the Math and welcome to Elite Dangerous. Today is December 16th, 2014 and this is the day when it actually officially came out. Now I obviously bought it because I love space games. I needed to take a look at it from the perspective of a teacher and from a perspective of a gamer. I'm going to take a look at it from both perspectives. Right off the bat, I'm going to tell you as a teacher, I would not be using this in class because it is just too expensive. It's $50 a piece. It is not worth the trouble. It's still too expensive. I would definitely wait for a few years before I would even consider this. But there's quite a lot of really awesome concepts in this game, and it's a really complex game. It's really complex. It's really difficult. So if you're thinking of buying this, wait until you either until it gets cheaper or until you actually learn more about it. So this is a page where basically it's a terminal for every base where essentially you can buy various things. You can repair your ship. You can get more fuel. You can oh yeah, did I mention that this game is basically a spaceship game? So that your spaceship. And this is me right here. This is my ship. And here you can, outfit your ship. You can go in here, select various weapons that you can buy. You can replace various parts on your ship, internal and external parts. And you can obviously change everything about your ship. You can also purchase new ships. There's quite a lot of different ships available to you. As a pre-purchaser of the game, I get a free ship that's Eagle something. I think it's called Eagle Mark 1 or something. And that's the ship that's right here. Now, I don't want to use it yet. I just want to use a regular ship that's called Sidewinder. And there's other ships that you can purchase as well. This is a Cobra Mark 3. This is actually a really good ship. That's really expensive, but I want it later on. Anyway, let's go into the important things. So, one of the more teachable moments right here is the supply and demand thing. You can actually trade in this game like in many other space games. But here, it's really awesome because it specifically tells you if the supply is high and if you should be buying this, if demand is high or low. And obviously all the prices are here as well. And as you travel through the universe or through the galaxy, you actually discover new prices and you can compare them. You can find trading routes that are beneficial to you. And right now I'm actually going to see what's high here. I'm going to buy something really high. Let's just buy this Bertrandite, which is, I believe it's an actual mineral. It does give you a chemical formula for it right here. So there's another teacher moment right here. It tells you that what it is. It tells you what it looks like. All of these minerals are, I believe, are real. I'm not a geologist, so I'm not 100% sure, but I know that lepidolite and also bauxite are actual things. So I'm assuming the other things are also real. And so is uraninite. That's where uranium is from. So let's just buy something. I have a few credits to spare. I actually just started the game very recently, so I don't have too much. But I want to buy something. I want to buy what's high in demand. Oh, sorry, high in supply. Bertrandite. Let's buy like 2 of these. I'm gonna buy 2 of these. And see if I can sell it cheaper somewhere. Let's go on a trip and try to sell it. Hopefully we don't get killed. Now, here's the thing about this game. There's 2 modes here. One is a solo mode where you basically play by yourself. But the more popular mode is open world mode where essentially you play with other players. So this is actually an open MMORPG. No, MMO something. It's a multiplayer game, massive multiplayer game with other players flying around. And I'll show you what they are in a second. You can actually talk to them as well. All of them have spaceships, all of them have their own lives. Right here, there's a top bounty list. This is actually the players that are they're being searched by the police force in this game. One of them is Pinkman. There's a Blue Falcon here that if you kill him, you actually get this much money. But you do have to find them first. So there's this is another kind of a cool concept in this game, basically being a bounty hunter trying to track people. All these news are actually real-time updated, so some of these are written by real people and some of them I guess are automatically generated. There's a slave rebellion in Sorbago. That's pretty cool. There's a lot of really cool reports that sometimes worth reading because they tell you about the news, especially if you're a trader. You might want to know some of these. Now let's actually get into the game. Enough talking, let's get into the game. So you usually start inside the base, and it kind of looks like this, and this is where it gets really awesome. So basically you have to return to the surface first. So things open up, and you kind of exit the ship. I mean, not exit the ship, exit the base, and you exit into the base. Now, this game is, at first at least, just like the original Elite from like back in the 80s, is absolutely manual. Like, there's no autopilot, there's really nothing for you to help you. You need to do everything yourself. As soon as the station lets me go, in a second, so now I have to start controlling my ship, and this is actually what the inside of the base looks like. It's telling me to leave the station in 4 minutes, or I actually will be facing a fine for violating the station rules. And if I have a hefty fine on my persona, on my ship, I will be haunted by people. I will actually get on the bounty list, and some people might consider killing me because they'll get that bounty. So this is the base, and look at the detail in here. It's pretty awesome. Ooh, no, don't. Oh, so close. I almost damaged the base. That would probably cost me quite a lot. It has little cars driving through it, which is pretty awesome. Okay, it's telling me. Oh no, they're telling me not to loiter. Oh, lethal response. Oh no. They're telling me if I loiter, they actually will activate the defense system and they'll shoot me. So I have to actually exit the base, so let's just get out of here. And the space part of the game starts about here. Now this is actually, I think, is a real person. Oh jeez, because he almost smacked into me. He's just like me, a bad space driver. A really bad space driver. And essentially the game starts here, so we're gonna exit the base. We're gonna accelerate away from it, actually. And so the controls in this game are relatively difficult, and so is the gameplay itself. This is definitely not a game for people that just want to have fun. It's a serious space simulator, and they even, I believe it officially. Oh, look! This is the outside of the base. What it looks like. It's pretty awesome. It's a spinning-looking thingamajig. So yeah, so this game is officially referred to as a cutthroat space simulator, not even a space game. Because it's literally, that's what it is. People will backstab you, people will try to kill you, and I'm talking about real people. And it's a really good simulation of what a real trade environment might be like, so there's quite a lot of parallels here with the actual world. Now, all of the objects in this game are updated in real time, and you can actually see them right here. There's a contact list. There's some canisters that someone threw out that I can actually pick up, but I don't want to. There's people in here that are flying around. I think this is an actual person. I can check by clicking on this button. Yeah, Holler is a real person. I can actually talk to him. I can text chat him and say hello. I can request to be his friend. I can block him. I can report him. Or I can even use my microphone to talk to this person. But I don't want to because I am antisocial. I'm antisocial. Alright, so I need to close my gear. And now I can start accelerating. I can actually go toward this planet by pressing something called
frameshift drive charging.
Frameshift drive. Frameshift drive is a sort of a warp drive of a kind that basically warps the space around you and makes you go really, really fast. Right now I'm going at kilometers per second, but I can actually go at faster than the speed of light. And I'm going to be able to approach this planet right there and fly around it. Now, at this moment, you cannot yet land on planets. I mean, you can actually approach them and smack into them, but you won't be able to land on them because there's really nothing on them. But in the future update, they're going to introduce the actual, what is it called? Procedurally generated planets, which will be pretty awesome. But at the moment, there's still nothing on the planets. It's just a piece of rock. But you can approach it pretty close though, and it will tell you if there's an impact. Ooh, there's an identified source. Let's go there. Let's go and find out what that is. But let's actually pass by the planet. Where's the planet? Here it is. Oh geez, getting really close to it. Okay, so I'm gonna go find out what this is. I'm kind of curious. Sometimes it's actually pretty awesome things like random loot that someone dropped because they were being attacked. And sometimes it's a spaceship that will have like a mission for you or will ask you for a favor. So there's quite a lot of really awesome things here. It's a completely open sandbox kind of a world where there's really no... Oh geez, oh no, I missed it. I missed it. I missed it. By just a little bit. There's really no like hand-holding in this game. There's really nothing to suggest a kind of a storyline or a progression line. It's really what you make out of it. You can become a pirate, you can become a policeman, you can become where's that target? You can become a trader, and you can even become a miner. There's a lot of asteroids here that you can mine. What is that? Where's that tail from? There's something here, I just don't see it. Okay, maybe there's nothing here. And you can essentially, you know, do anything you want in this game. It's really a very open world game. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go right here, I think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to this station called Fairbairn Station and actually lock it on my radar and then super cruise toward it. Now, one thing I was gonna show you before I do this is the galaxy map. So this is probably the most amazing thing in this game so far, because the galaxy map contains, officially at least, something like over 1 billion different stars. Now, essentially, every person in the world, if they start playing this game, will get like their own stars that only they will have to explore, and no one else will be there. Luckily, I do have a few people playing with me, so I'm not alone here. But as you like fly around this huge galaxy, you will actually discover. So all of these points are actually stars, actual stars that you can go to. And my plan is eventually to try to make it to the middle, to the center of the galaxy to discover the black hole. Because that's my goal. I'm gonna try to make enough money to basically create a spaceship that has enough fuel and enough speed to essentially go toward the center of the galaxy. And it's a pretty cool exploration. I mean, it's a pretty cool, realistic way of getting to the center of the galaxy, because I mean, that's a pretty ambitious goal, and I think it's a pretty awesome goal to have as a student as well. If you ever decide to use this in a classroom, if the game becomes cheaper, it's a pretty awesome way of trying to learn more about the galaxy, the various stars and constellations, and everything you can explore in here. Every star in this game is realistically updated, so there's information about it that we have like from NASA or from European Space Agency. It actually tells you everything about that stars. Oh no, I opened my guns by accident. Oh yeah, there's weapons too, look at that, I have lasers, yay! Pew pew pew, but I don't want my lasers right now. I'm gonna close them actually. And so essentially this is a really complex space simulator, galaxy simulator that allows you to do quite a lot of different things. And there's so much freedom here, but the game is very difficult, and I'll show you why in a second. As soon as you start the game, because it's so manual, it gives you no guidance. Like, you really have to figure out things on your own, specifically how to land. And I'm gonna try landing. I actually had to look this up online, but I'm gonna try landing on the station right here. So I'm gonna engage my super cruise toward it.
Shift drive charging.
And it's right there. I'm gonna approach it
3,
and try to
1, engage.
land next to it. So this is my more advanced warp drive that makes traveling a little bit faster, a little bit easier. And I still have to actually manually disengage it when I approach the Fairburn station. And currently it's 48.2 light seconds away, and this is a pretty awesome way of expressing distance, because it's a very realistic way of expressing distance. It's essentially the time that it takes for light to travel. Now my speed is increasing quite dramatically. It's currently in million meters per second, but it will eventually become close to speed of light, or even faster than speed of light. It's sort of like the acceleration in this game. It works in a very interesting way. It's actually a warp drive technique that is actually being investigated by NASA right now, because if we are able to create this sort of a device, this is actually essentially, this could be like the future of space travel. You have your own tiny spaceship, and you can actually warp through various areas. So currently I'm moving at almost 3 times the speed of light, c is the speed of light, and in about a second it's going to tell me to slow down. It's really the only help it gives me. It tells me to slow down because you're about to approach the station. Impact? From where? Oh, usually when you fly through the system, you'll see like a bunch of objects, spaceships, traveling from between stations. You'll see planets. You'll see a lot of comets as well. It's just pretty awesome. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? No, I don't want to miss it. Be careful. Approach it slowly. Oh no, it's behind the planet. It's behind the planet. Why are you behind the planet? Don't be behind the planet. Alright, so I'm almost there. I'm gonna slow down in a few seconds, and this is really the hardest part of the game, because this requires a lot of manual precision, a lot of either joystick or mouse control, and you need to be able to really precisely approach the station and then land on the station. And the landing part is actually quite tricky as well. So let me just wait for this to happen. There we go. I have to disengage my drive, and it's gonna stop my ship. Alright, now this is a different station. It's not one of those spinning ones. It's actually a station that has docking ports on the outside. So I believe... Oh, there's one contact in here too. Another person. Let's find out what his name is. Say hi to him. Sidewinder. He has no name. Do you have a name, Sidewinder? I'm gonna scan you. I'm also gonna request docking.
Docking request denied.
Oh no, I forgot that. Okay, this station has denied my docking because I accidentally shot my weapons right next to it, and it's not allowed to shoot weapons next to it, and they actually charged me money for it. So this station does not welcome me until I pay off my dues. So I owe them 100 credits, unfortunately, and so I won't be able to land here. Okay, well that's not good. There's 4 contacts here. That is not good. I could actually try attacking someone, but unfortunately it's not very pro-social. I will actually get on the bounty list, and at the same time, I will probably lose because I have like the weakest weapons in this game and very little experience. But yeah, so this is what the station looks like. So let's go ahead and go to the next solar system, and I'll show you what that looks like. So I'm going to go to this solar system called Eravate or Aravati. That's about 4.16 light years away. It's about the same distance away as yeah, I can also set my manual landing location, but I shouldn't have done that because I don't actually know where I'm going. I want to just land next to the star. No, next to the star. Next to the star. Take me to... No, not the star. The star. Oh boy. This is getting complicated. No, come over here. Alright, that's good enough. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to sell the goods I just bought. And this is actually essentially the same distance as Earth is from the nearest star to us, which is Alpha Centauri. Ooh, there's some... Okay, so this is these energy wakes. What they show you is that there was someone passing by, but they left now, and there might be something left behind. So there might be like a secret, but I don't want to go there yet. I'm actually going to go ahead and go to Eravati. And the warp drive is activated, and essentially you just get to see this, whatever that is, the space, hyperspace vacuum thingamajig. Now, we don't really know if this is what hyperspace actually looks like if you travel... Oh boy, that was pretty scary. If you travel at speeds faster than the light, but... Oh no, I'm approaching sun too fast. My temperature is increasing dramatically, and here if your temperature increases dramatically, you can actually explode. Alright, let's slow down. I'm moving way too fast. And I'm gonna mark a station to land next to. Look at this, how beautiful the sun is. This is a super ultra realistic space simulator. Now, there's quite a lot of different targets here for me to go to. There is actually a market here. There is a dock. There's also this unidentified signal source, which I'm kind of curious what that is. Or even two of them. But specifically, I'm interested in the market. I'm gonna actually go to the market first and sell some of the goods that I bought. Actually, I was kind of curious to see what that unidentified signal was, and this is what I find. It's a bunch of toxic waste that's been dumped in the middle of the solar system, which is pretty funny. I don't even know if this was a real person doing this or if it was just part of the randomly generated stuff in the game. But this is pretty awesome. There's so many topics that you can talk about it. If you're using this in class, this is actually such a good exploration of, listen, this is what people really do. They just dump stuff and fly away. And is this okay? Is this a problem? Alright, so let's just get out of here. I was hoping there would be something else, actually. I was hoping it would not be a sad discovery like this, toxic waste. But it is. It is what it is. Alright, let's go back. Let's go to that station. And while I'm flying to this Ackerman's market, I just wanted to mention one sort of a disappointment / concern that I do have in this game. And that's the fact that you do spend so much time traveling, just basically doing this. Unfortunately, oh boy, totally missed it. Okay, it's gonna tell me to slow down in a few seconds, which I'm gonna do happily because I need to get to that market and sell my goods. Oh wow, look at that. This is actually, kind of looks like something from Star Trek. Like Deep Space Nine or something. This is pretty cool. Alright, I don't know what the entrance is to this thing, but it sounds like it's gonna be a complicated landing. I'm gonna assume that it's on that side, so I'm gonna go over there. Alright, I think that's the main entrance. Yeah, it looks like this is a docking port. So I'm gonna request landing. Where is my request landing thingamajig? Please let me dock. Please? Please?
Docking request granted.
Oh, thank you. Alright, so they like me. I mean, they don't dislike me, which is good. And Mr. Claypole is saying no. What does that mean? What? No what? No what? Oh, I can't send it to him like this. I forgot how to actually communicate with people. I don't know how to communicate with people. That's okay. My goal is to be antisocial in this game. I'm gonna be a pirate. Yarg. Okay, let's dock. So, the docking part is actually a little bit tricky because you do have to spin your ship a little bit. Because these things spin, and the reason they spin is because they're trying to create centrifugal force in order to simulate gravity on the outskirts of the spaceship. Moving a little bit too fast. It might actually charge me money if I move too fast. And now we enter the inside where I need to find my docking port. Mine is number 16. Where's 16? Where's 16? And you can hear there's like announcements in here. They always talk about various things. Which is pretty awesome. It makes this game so realistic. Okay, I'm about to bump into something. I don't see number 16. Oh, there it is. It was right next to me. I got it. Alright, so this is the hard part. So, line up. Move a little bit to the left. Hey, what? Huh? What? Disappeared. Oh, no, it didn't. It's still there. Slow down. And slowly... Oh, I forgot to release my gear. And without trying to damage anything because it will cost money. Because it will cost me money, I need to very carefully try to do a touchdown right here. It's gonna actually have a docking assist. There it is. So now I need to line up my ship with the target in the middle, very, very carefully, just like this. And now, very slowly, very gently, touchdown. Very super gently. Not gentle enough. No. Oh boy, that is so. Okay, this is what I mean by this game being difficult. It is being difficult. Alright, finally. That only took me about 3 minutes. So this is what I'm talking about when I mean the game is hard. Landing, even after a few tries, is still challenging. You need to kind of approach the station at the right angle. I was actually trying to land backward. Oh, someone's shooting someone. I want to see someone who's being shot at. Oh, this guy, this player right there violated the station. And that's what happens when you violate the station's rules. He was basically, he might have actually accidentally disconnected from the hangar without realizing that he did it, and then probably left the keyboard or something and left his computer for a few minutes, maybe just to get a cup of tea, go to the bathroom, and came back and he's dead. Because you're not allowed to loiter in the station. Law of the station, do not loiter. Alright, so this actually makes the game so much fun because it's so realistic. There's actual life to it. There's real people here, real problems, and so on and so forth. Okay, I'm gonna refuel my ship. Doesn't cost too much. It's actually pretty cheap. I don't think I have to repair anything. So let's go ahead and see if I can sell anything. Oh, and that's unfortunate because my Bertrandinite is actually not a lot more expensive here. They actually don't want it. They don't want my Bertrandinite, and I don't want it either. So yeah, I have to go somewhere else to sell it. They do have some other things for sale that are high in supply here, but none of them are expensive enough for me to make a profit off. So I don't think I'll actually... Oh, this is quite expensive. They have a lot of coffee here for sale. Really, really cheap. Could maybe actually sell that somewhere. But we're not going to do that. We're actually going to look at their missions. I'm going to look at their bulletin board and see what missions are available for me. Maybe some of them will actually give me some money. So this here gives me just a bit of credits. This is a delivery mission. This here, card collectors. Let's read what this is. A lot of the missions here are really awesome. They're actually randomly generated, but they do have a lot of personality. So this guy says that he wants me to... Okay, this is a kill mission. I don't think I'm ready for the kill mission. This is actually too hard. This is why it's so they give you so much money. This here is... Okay, so this is another delivery mission with a different kind of a quest, different storyline. All of these are career missions, meaning that they're delivery missions. And this, well, let's see what this is. This is actually quite a lot of money. 44,000 credits. I could actually buy new weapons with this. Looking for freelance employment consultants. So, you want to make some credits helping the hopeless find something to do with themselves? That's good. Now, I'll be honest with you. This isn't exactly what you call a normal type of employment agency. We don't deal with those non-committed, transient types who aren't willing to give their all to their jobs. You know what I'm saying, right? Good. So look, get out of there, find me some workers, then head back here to get paid. Just remember, if you get caught, then we never met. Oh, this is a slave trade. Yet another topic you can explore in the classroom. Basically, is it okay to accept this much money to get slaves somewhere and bring them here? And obviously I'm not going to take that. There's some missions that are not yet available to me because my ship does not have enough space or I just don't have enough money. But there's quite a lot of things you can do in this game. Overall, definitely an awesome creation, a really awesome game. Really, it's a kind of a life simulator more than a game because there's so many things that are very realistic and it does simulate the universe really well. However, definitely still too expensive. I don't think it's the right time to buy it yet because it will improve a lot in about a year or so. They'll add planets, they'll add a lot of really awesome stuff, and it will probably go down in price as well. So do wait, unless you're really burning to buy this. I would definitely wait maybe a year or so, or at least a few months before there's a deal for it. There's something that comes up with the game that makes it a little bit better. But nevertheless, I'm actually going to be playing this. I'm enjoying this already. It's really awesome. Elite Dangerous is probably going to be one of my more favorite games of the year for me. And I'm probably going to post a few more videos about it when I explore it, when I get a little bit better at it, and when I actually get to have a better ship. Anyway, thank you for watching, and please subscribe. I will game you later, alligators, and bye-bye.